Fire is a destructive force, one that rages and rages, consuming everything in its path. Kind of like barbarians. Hello, welcome back or welcome to DIS. I am Dissidia, and you are hearing me speak again, or for the first time, whichever it is, welcome. We're going back through the round, and this time we're starting with barbarians, of course. This one is called the Path of Embers. Some fiery stuff associated with it. So without further ado, let's get into it. Path of Embers. Fire is a force of nature, despite what many attempt throughout their lives. Whether through bargains with unknowable creatures or magic, fire is very hard to tame. By its very nature, fire is chaotic, dangerous, and unpredictable. Lighting a fire on the battlefield is just as likely to wipe you and your troops out as it is to harm your enemies. By following the Path of Embers, you've come to realize that fire is not meant to be restricted or captured to be used properly. It must be simply directed towards the enemy and left to do what it does best, destroy. Now, though, you have the same capability for destruction. Let the raging inferno inside you cause untold anarchy and revel in the pyre you have built for all. Cool Flare. Starting at 3rd level, when you choose this subclass, your strikes will begin to burst into a glorious display of flame. Whenever you hit a creature with a weapon attack while raging, it takes an additional 1d4 fire damage. The damage increases to 2d4 at 6th level, 3d4 at 10th level, and 4d4 at 14th level. In addition, you become resistant to fire damage while raging. Finally, when you use your reckless attack feature, the next weapon attack you make before the end of your next turn deals extra fire damage equal to twice your rage damage bonus. Interesting. Pyre Starter. Starting at 3rd level, you can use your action to touch a flammable object that fits within a 5-foot cube or another or smaller that isn't being worn or carried, such as a pile of wood or a bale of hay, and cause it to ignite. At 10th level, you can ignite objects that fit within a 10-foot cube or smaller. Armor of Ignition. At 6th level, you can channel your fury into a protective force, scorching all who approach you. While raging, you can use a bonus action to channel your internal flames. If you do so, your AC increases by 2, and hostile creatures take fire damage equal to your Constitution modifier, a minimum of 1, if they enter within 10 feet of you or start their turn there. This ability lasts until your rage ends. When your rage ends, make a Constitution saving throw, gaining one level of exhaustion on a failed save. The DC of this saving throw is equal to 10 plus the number of rounds your rage lasted. Eternal Sun. Starting at 10th level, you gain the following effects. If you are within 5 feet of a fire that is the same size as you or larger, and there is another fire within 30 feet of you, you can use a bonus action and spend 5 feet of movement to teleport to a space within 5 feet of either fire. Cool. You become immune to the effects of extreme heat, as described in the Dungeon Master's Guide, and you become immune to fire damage while raging. Inferno Plume. Starting at 14th level, your flames can raise the paths you tread. When you start your turn, you can choose to double your walking speed, setting the spaces you enter on fire as you enter them. A creature that enters a space set aflame in this way must make a dexterity saving throw, DC equals 8 plus proficiency bonus plus Constitution modifier, taking 3d12 fire damage on a failed save and half that on a successful save. The fire dies down at the end of your next turn. You can use this ability a number of times equal to your Constitution modifier minimum of once, regaining all expended uses upon finishing a long rest. In addition, whenever you deal fire damage to a creature while raging, you ignore resistance to that fire damage and treat immunity as resistance to that damage. Interesting. On to the review itself. It is definitely at higher levels getting very powerful with the additions of fire damage to D4s and the different tiers. I found another one that didn't have the additional ones at additional D4s at higher tiers, which is fine. Other little changes. I do like it. It's really cool. It's really powerful. I don't think it's overpowered. I like the story of like embracing the fire and then having like, you know, there's a path of fire behind you at higher levels where you can teleport using flames, or you can use flames as an armor. That's cool. Or use flames, channel the flames into your weapons, which is really cool. Or turn things on fire just with a touch. That's cool too. Anywho, yeah, I don't think it's too overpowered or underpowered. I think it's pretty cool. I'd love to see it in play. Check out my next video about lore crafting around this, and I'll also talk about do a little preview of the next subquest we're doing, which would be a bard. And then besides that, I think that is about it. Keep in mind my sister's D&D inspired bar idea whenever that comes out. And let's see here. And let's see here. That I'm still streaming. I'm doing on Wednesdays. I'm doing Dragon Fable, which is a lot of fun, and Fridays I'm still doing Lego Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I'm doing this upcoming week. It will be earlier, like 1:30 to 1 to 3:30, because my D&D is moved up a little just for that week, and then it will go back to normal. Let's see, anything else? Not that I can think of. Previous episode, channel subscription, like, comment, subscribe, share if you want to. Comment below any thoughts you would make, or changes you would make about this. The changes I saw, I kind of liked. It was kind of rebalancing, retweaking it a little bit, to make it not as overpowered, which is fine. I don't think it's too overpowered now. Maybe that increase in D-Force isn't maybe a little bit of a overpowered thing. But let's see, anything else? Not that I can think of. I'll see you guys in the next video of lore crafting around the Path of Embers. In any case, I'll see you guys next time. This idiot out.